So we have Ankur Jain, who is the Vice President for APAC, Business Development and Sales, from Prime Focus Technologies. How long has Prime Focus been in operation?
Well, we've been now 9 years in operations, and it's been every year we kind of try to bring something new to the market. So it's been a journey where we try to do something innovative, and that's how this year we've come up with a theme called "Be Bold, Take the Leap."
Certainly a very innovative company, and you've basically managed to branch out of India, which is your home base. So I wonder if you could tell me of your, let's say, experience. You're looking after APAC, obviously in the US you're expanding, and really from the original growing in India, expanding. If you could just let me know how that journey has gone so far.
Sure. So as you know that every company needs an anchor customer. I think that was star for us, and that customer actually gave us a lot of insights into this industry, and our co-founder had a lot of insights already in the industry, which he put to good use. What we've been doing is, as we expand in the market, I think the industry is facing newer challenges every time. The latest challenge everyone faces is going digital. And in that challenge, I think many people get stuck in their old systems, they get faced with old processes, they find that ecosystem is not ready even if they are ready. So when I go around, and especially around Asia Pacific, there are some matured markets and there are some markets where the customer's thinking may be matured but the infrastructure is not in place. I think what is key is to be able to cater to all kinds of customers across these segments. What we've been doing is we came out with cloud solution, and in the cloud solution we kind of made it very modular. So depending on how customers are and in what stage of maturity they are in, they could choose the kind of modules to go after and address this kind of a challenge. Yeah.
Well, and as the poster says, be bold, take the leap, and maybe you could explain some wins within the APAC region. Who has been bold and taken the leap?
I think the latest customer we've signed up with is Cricket Australia in New Zealand, in Australia, and Australia has been, cricket fans all their lives. So has been India. So BCCI in India is the first one who started this journey 7 years back. In fact, that was our first customer. Cricket Australia has done this now. And in my view, they have taken some time to decide on this, but finally what they agreed on is the archives is of immense value. And if they have to do the digital way, they have to kind of look at how they can best monetize these archives. So Cricket Australia then decided to be bold and take the leap there. We are in advanced conversations with many more broadcasters actually. And can't reveal those names right away, but it's just been 6 months since we have approached this market, and I would say that the kind of growth parameters we are looking for is just pretty steep on this market. So I'm hoping that many more people will be bold and take this leap pretty soon.
So apart from Archive, what other cloud services do you provide? And if you could just finalize, really, or summarize what are the kind of full bouquet of services that Prime Focus has?
Sure. So I think we have two different offerings. The main offering we have is Clear as a platform. So Clear is something what we call as media ERP. And what Clear does is it kind of manages the entire content supply chain through a broadcaster, through any content owner, content aggregator. That is the first part. The second part is the services part. So in the services, what we do is we manage the operations. We provide services like creative services and content localization services. So I think with those products and services, we help the customer kind of take this leap up.
Well, it's quite interesting because we know from the IBM surveys that really the model from CapEx to OpEx is happening already.
Yes.
And you are following this trend, correct?
Yes. I think it's very important for a customer to be able to predict their expenses. And there are, customers even today think that IT expense is the only expense which is being budgeted. But the fact is that if they want to put some content up in the air, there is an expense which they have to bear. What an OpEx model does is it brings a lot of predictability into this. And I think an OPEX versus CAPEX has always been a classic debate. So with this model, what we are doing is we are enabling customers to be able to spend the money where it matters the most, which is content and distribution. I think with someone like us, and there are many more in the market, it's a very good partnership because we will take care of the operations on an OPEX way, and customer can keep focusing on their core, which is content and distribution.